Good morning, everyone. This is Chris here. I am actually in Richmond, Indiana. You saw my last vlog, and I'm heading over to the Star Gennett building. Gennett or Gennett, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's one of the birthplaces of jazz. Like, this is one of the first places that jazz recorded at, and they actually have a walk of fame over here. So I'm actually headed west on I-40. I was in Ohio. Richmond is also in Indiana, so now I am in Indiana. And I'm headed about 11 minutes from my hotel, and we're gonna go check out this really cool historical site in this town. So let's go ahead and get to it. And please, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like this video. And I definitely appreciate the comments, and I would appreciate what you would love me to cover in future videos. So as many of you probably don't know, Richmond, Indiana is a pretty old city that sits on US 40, also known as a national road. And here we are at the Star Gennett building, and this is really cool. This is a historical site. There's the old sign there. And this is from the Star Piano Company. It began operations on the site in the 1870s. The company gained international reputation for Star pianos, phonographs, and its recording division, Gennett Records. The building with Gennett Records parrot logo painted on the south wall is the last of the enormous network of factory buildings located along the Whitewater River. This building was once used for manufacture of player piano mechanisms, in addition to other uses throughout the Star Piano Company's history. Today, the Star Piano Company is best remembered for the Gennett Records and its important contributions to early jazz, country, blues, and gospel music. Pretty cool. And as we look further over here, you can actually use your QR code. Really cool. And here's a picture of some of the musicians and uses of this space. I was just told that tonight it's being used for a dance. But yeah, check out these old photos up here. Really cool. This place has a lot of history. And everybody knows this guy on the right over here, Louis Armstrong. Really cool. There's some old historical pictures of it. The old brick here. Brick's been here for probably a long time. Unfortunately, I can't access that area, but you can see right there. Let's zoom out and show you the whole space here. It's really cool. 1917 is when this was founded. Really cool. I'm actually going to head over here to this building. I'm going to find out what's over in this area. Just a short trip. You got an old smokestack over there. I believe that's what they're called. Comment below if you know what that is. I always forget what the use of that was for. This building over here is pretty old. And it's always unfortunate with like buildings like this, because you have the graffiti and people disrespecting places like this. So not sure what's in here. Yeah, very unfortunate. Fortunately, people like to graffiti up everything. Not sure what the use of this building was for. Maybe an old storage building. But I was talking to the guy in there, and he said that the studio was in there, and they also produced pianos in there. And then you got some art over here. Yep, the constant disrespect from people, unfortunately. Let's check out the Gennett Records Walk of Fame here. We have Hoagy Carmichael. Native Hoosier Hoagy Carmichael made his first recording in Richmond for the Gennett label and recorded his first famous song, Stardust, in 1927. Going down here to the second walk, we have Homer Roadheaver, or however you pronounce it. He's an old gospel singer. Composer and publisher Homer Roadheaver was evangelist Billy Sunday's music director for 20 years. He recorded for the Gennett from 1921 to 24. This Walk of Fame is pretty long. Alberta Hunter, considered the first lady blues singer. Hunter had a career as a singer, composer, and actress, and she recorded for Gennett in 1924. Going over here, we know who. We have Duke Ellington. He's a jazz composer, pianist, and band leader, and he recorded in 1926 here. This one has been recently destroyed. This is for Jelly Roll. I'm a little disappointed because everybody knows Jelly Roll, but he actually recorded in 1923 here. Hopefully they fix that one. See, this is very unfortunate when people destroy stuff like this. Unfortunately, this is what happens. Charley Patton is the first Mississippi Delta bluesman, and he recorded in 1929 here. We have this one over here. They might be replacing some of these as well. So I don't know if some have been vandalized and some just need replacement. You have Ernest and Hattie Frost Snowman. They recorded in the 1920s here. And it goes on and on and on. I'm gonna go to the most famous one over here. Well, you have Gene Autry. Everybody knows Gene Autry. He recorded here in 1929. 1929. You got the Rhythm Kings and Fletcher Henderson recorded here in 26. This is a long walk of fame. These are a lot of historical artists, guys. Bix Beiderbecke, 1924 recorded over here. Reed Nichols in 1922. Artie Shaw in 1928. Big Bill Brunzi from Chicago, the Chicago Blues Sound, 1930 to 32 recorded here. Pretty cool. Sidney Bechet, or Bechet, not sure how you pronounce that, 1924 recorded over here. Vernon Dalhart, recorded here in 1920s. Originally from New York. Really cool. Lonnie Johnson, 1927 recorded here. Uncle Dave Macon, 1934 recorded over here. This Walk of Fame is pretty long, but I wanted to go over everything. Lawrence Welk in 1928 recorded here. He's known for a television program. And you have Pace Jubilee Singers in 1925 And they recorded here from 1927 to 1928. They're gospel singers from Chicago. They also recorded here. Blind Lemon Jefferson recorded in this studio in 1929. Bradley Kincaid, guitarist, folk singer, and ballad collector, and he recorded here in 1927. Louis Armstrong, everybody knows him. He's one of the most famous jazz musicians. In 1923, he recorded right here at Gennett, Gennett to the label. Louis Armstrong, from 1901 to 71 he lived. Amazing trumpets. Amazing. As we go further down this line, we're going to have Coleman Hawkins, who recorded here in 1926. This one looks like it needs to be replaced coming down here. And this is King Oliver. He recorded here in 1923. And we're getting towards the end of this walk here. We have 3 more left. There's plenty of space for other ones as well. Hopefully they replace this as well. I believe that's Gary or Jerry Lombardo. Unfortunately, his plaque, so I can't read that, is out. Wendell Hall. He actually recorded here in 1923. And finally, the last person on this walk, Georgia Tom, from 1928 to 30, recorded for this label. So that is the walk. As you can see, it goes pretty far down. I'm gonna go up this other historical marker sign over here, and then what I'm gonna do is head out and check out some more historical sites around Indiana on my route to northeastern Indiana. I just thought this was really cool. Not many things like this left, so everybody always, thinks the birthplace of jazz is in different areas of the country, but I don't think that they really knew that it's kind of started in Richmond, Indiana. It's kind of cool. And the studio lasted from 1920 to 1934. Really cool. King Oliver's Creole jazz band with Louis Armstrong right there, guys. These are some old photos. It's really cool. I really think this is one of the coolest things I've seen. Another sign of graffiti, unfortunately, guys. The studio was about a 20-foot by 30-foot recording studio. And that's about how big it was. So. But that concludes my visit over here to the Gennett Star Building. It's known kind of as the birthplace of jazz recording. I found it really cool that it housed many things like that, and the Star Piano Company. Now, Gennett used to own the Indianapolis Star in Indianapolis. Obviously, that newspaper was sold to USA Today, so that family no longer runs that paper, but they owned a variety of different things. But that concludes my video. I hope you enjoyed this tour of this historical site here in Richmond, Indiana. And come out here, support it sometime if you're in the area. It's really cool to check out. Hopefully they clean up some of this graffiti out here, because this graffiti really bothers me. I wish people would respect historical sites a little more, but that is what it is. And please subscribe, like, and share for future videos that'll drop down here on my channel. I'll have another video up tomorrow covering another place. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.